Hi, my name's Shana Spencer, and I'm gonna do a little Flosstube video to just kind of show what I'm stitching on. And I also make a lot of the pieces that I put my cross stitch on, as well as needle minders and like floss holders. So I was just gonna show some of that stuff while I'm on here too. So the first thing that I'm stitching currently is I think it's Quaker Christmas. And I think I forgot to grab my book, but I think this is 18 count. Um, and I've changed up some of the colors. It's supposed to be a lot of this green. And when I did the, I think it's Cupid Classic Colorworks, when I did the red variegation, I thought it was beautiful. And so I wanted to incorporate more color into the piece. And I started this last year, probably like last summer. So it's been like 6 months or so. And then the next piece, um, I started this last year. It's Primrose Cottage. Um, I can't remember the name of it. Um, and then I think this is on 14 count, and I actually dyed the fabric myself. But I had put this away for a while. I had most of it done except for the border. And since Valentine's Day is coming, I figured that I would start working on it. So I started on that again last night. And then some of the pieces that I've previously finished, which some of this is going to be Christmassy just because we just had it and I started making a floss tube too late. So instead of, spring stuff, I'm going to show a little bit of Christmas stuff. Um, so this is one that I did. I think it was Shannon Christine, her Christmas last year or 2 years ago. It was like um, a club that you could subscribe to. And then I also have this one. And I think what I ended up doing was combining two of the um, two different patterns together for both of these so that they could make a longer one because I wanted to put it on this sled that came from Chantel. And then another one that I did, it's another Shannon Christine. Oh, and I just have the backer board. It was her Loads of Love. And I actually added, I think it has this side with the pattern, and then I just duplicated that on the other side to kind of balance it out. And then what I do is I made a piece, a wooden piece to display it. And so I have the magnets on here so that I can switch out the backer boards. I have different color fabric attached to just like, I think this is the sticky board. And then that way, let me look at it so it goes on straight. But so that way I can do Valentine's Day, and then if I switch out another color, I have an Easter one that fits on here. And then I also have a fall one. So I think I have a teal color behind here. And then I have a fall piece, which is another Shannon Christine. I think it was like a subscription based one. Another stitch piece that I have, another Shannon Christine. This was the one that she did last year, and she did it in two different colorways. So there was a Christmas version and there was a winter version. And so I stitched up the winter version and then made the board to go with it. And I actually glued this to the board so I don't change it out with anything else. But I also made the backer board to go with it. And I have a website that I can list down below where I make the Christmas version or the winter version, depending on what people prefer for their piece that they stitched. And then all these come apart so that they're collapsible and you just put them away for, to store them. And then a couple of the other things I have is a, oh, I'm sure you're all telling me what they're called, stand, like a chart stand. And I made this one so that it's also collapsible, so it's easy to travel with. So you can just, and please ignore the noise, you can just stick it together, and then you can put like a tablet, like it's strong enough for that, or your chart so that you can read it. And then when you get done, you can just take it apart, and it also stores flat. And then I have another one, which I don't know if maybe you couldn't see the design on. And then the other one that I have works the same way, and it's a barn. And then I have a couple of bags that I've made, and I make them with, it's a foam, like an iron-on adhesive on one side. And so it makes the bag have like a better form to it. So, and then I also use like thicker vinyl so that it doesn't get so wrinkled. So this is one of the bags that I made. And then this is another one that's more spring. And both of these are uh, Pioneer Woman fabric. Um, I think this was just one that I found like at Walmart. But and I think the batik was also a Walmart, but the inside line or the inside lining of the bag is Pioneer Woman fabric. And then I made a few of these. Again, I'll show the other ones. They're more seasonal, but it's a, let me see which way it goes. It's a project mat that folds up. So I've done like a custom button to match the fabric that I used. And then it has an elastic closure. And so then you open it and you can put like your chart in here. So this would go like on a tabletop. You can put, should have brought something to stick in there, but you can stick like your chart in here. And then it has a, like a key fob or a scissor fob so that you don't lose that. And then it's got a little needle book, and these are detachable. They just have little snaps so that they come on and off. And then, oh, that's the other thing I was going to show. So this is a Ort container. So again, it has snaps, so it'll store inside there flat, and then you just snap it together when you're like at a retreat or on a trip. And then you can use it to catch your orts, or you could put scissors or thread or anything like that. Just makes like a nice little container. And then a lot of what I do is laser cutting, which is what the stands were. They were laser cut. Um, but so again, these are just kind of left over from Christmas. So there's a project floss holder that matches the needle minder. And then it has like a magnet on the back so you can attach it to like fabric. Or I have a magnetic needle holder, and I just take the big magnet off the back and then attach it to like the needle holder, like in a little, I actually use like a photo box to hold like my scissors. And I have a bunch of needle minders, so I kind of stick those on top of the magnetic needle holder cases so that I can, you know, kind of use what I want. So that's one of them, the reindeer. And then another one that I've done recently for spring is this little cute hedgehog, and it has a matching needle minder that goes with it. And then I have this adorable chicken, because who doesn't love chickens? And it has a matching needle minder. And then some of the other things that I do with this is I've made matching, I call them ring bling. So it's like if you have, you know, all your thread on the floss ring, and then you want to know like what project it's for. I have a few of these different animals, or I also have like thread, you know, looks like a bobbin. But so then you can identify which ring, which floss ring goes with which project to make it easier. And then here's a couple of little foxes that I had in the fall for needle minders. And then this is one that I just made. I think the little Highland cows are adorable. So that's a little needle minder, and then there's a matching floss holder for it. And then for Valentine's Day, I made up these. So, and then the last thing that I have to show is these are also thread bobbins. So it comes, you can purchase them from my website as like just the little animals. Let's see if I can get one out. So you wrap I should have grabbed one that had the floss, but you wrap the little floss like around their body, and then it will fit in the box. Or you can just have these, you know, like laying around. You don't have to have the box, but they do fit into the box nicely, and then it helps you keep track of your all your floss on the bobbins. And so I have these llamas, and then I've also have little bunnies. Okay, I think that's all for today. Trying to keep it. Oh, one more thing I forgot. And then the other thing that I have is these cute. Oh, I can't think of what they're called. Tumblers. These cute tumblers, and they say Queen of Cross Stitch with like a little bee. So that's kind of like something that you could use, you know, year round. And then they have like a little straw and like a cleaner, you know, that comes with it. So I'm going to try to keep this one short since it's like the first time. Um, Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will try to do this on a semi-regular basis. Just, you know, like different products that I have, because I tend to kind of create a lot of things all at once. Or, you know, I've had people ask me for different things. Um, and so I just kind of want to show those, and then also show like the stuff that I'm stitching on. Or I do have a lot of patterns that I would like to stitch on that I haven't done yet. So I may show some of those at some point, like kind of as the season calls for it. Or uh, I also have a bunch of starts. So there's a lot of projects that I have probably like 3/4 the way done, and I have put them away to like start a new one. As you all know, a big um, attribute that we stitchers have is loving to start new projects. So I'll kind of show that stuff off, and hopefully you liked it, and I'll try to come back and make another episode soon. All right, have a great day. Thanks for watching.